Do not attempt the techniques you are about to see without consulting a professional. On this episode of The Dog Whisperer,
Sasha and Lulu really started to get aggressive, and I feel like it's out of control. I have no control over what's happening.
I cannot hold Aussie. She now weighs 80 pounds, and Aussie is all muscle. One of the things that I'm really concerned about Aussie is I can't take her to the vet because she goes totally ballistic.
Right from the beginning, there was trouble with Sophie. I didn't know how bad it was going to be.
My job is to help people to understand what dogs really need. When a dog is balanced, you are going to enjoy a true friend. I rehabilitate dogs. I train people. I am the Dog Whisperer.
I first saw a Basset Hound in a pet shop when I was a teenager and fell in love, and that's the dog I've always wanted.
I wanted a puppy because I never had a puppy that was my very own. And Krista wanted to rescue one. So she said, let's compromise. So we got both.
the day after they brought Riley home, the Cluses went to the Ohio Basset Rescue to adopt another dog, 3-year-old Sophie.
Sophie was probably going to be put down in about a week. I just saw pictures of her and I said, we're going to get her. Right from the beginning, there was trouble with Sophie and Riley. There's been so many times that Sophie's gone after Riley and bitten her and drew blood, I can't count. I'm always on edge, and I know that doesn't help because I'm not a calm person to begin with. Sophie would jump at her, or, and I would always be there, so I'd catch her.
Sophie just took over, just would maul her.
2 weeks after we got him, she got her on the nose and drew blood, and it kept bleeding and bleeding and bleeding.
There were several times we had to make a trip to the vet, stitch a nose or the inside of her mouth. Emergency room, that was a nice trip that day. I did go out and buy a playpen. I would use it when Sophie started to get aggressive. It's been very stressful. I'm an anxious person anyways, very nervous and anxious. I do feel bad for Riley. I didn't know how bad it was going to be when I got Sophie. I just knew I was going to save her life. I wouldn't give either of them back, but there's been many times where I just cry and, she didn't deserve it. She doesn't do anything to her. I'm afraid that Sophie would get a hold of Riley and take an eye out, take her life, just hurt her so bad that, we couldn't save her.
Sprawling fields and the simple life of Amish country Ohio remind Caesar of his grandfather's farm in East Palino, Mexico. But his destination today is far from peaceful. The tension-filled home of the Cluses and their dueling Basset Hounds.
What can I do for you?
Well, it's our older dog, Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
She was a rescue dog about 1.5 years ago,
mm-hmm.
and she has some problems with aggression. That's why her previous owners took her to the pound, because they couldn't deal with it anymore.
And the history behind her, she attacked the owners?
The only thing they wrote on their little card was that she was jealous of their other dog. That's how they put it.
And the jealousy is with you around, or him around, or both of you?
Most of the attacks have happened with me around.
Okay. No blood?
Yeah, blood, yes.
He attacks her to where you have to pull her off, or she'll just keep doing it until she's dead.
Like a fighting dog?
Yeah, and Riley just kind of, cowers.
So what is your reaction when she's into attack mode, in the attack mode? What is?
Well,
Screaming,
at
crying?
first I would just Sophie, you know, run over there and just grab her and take her off.
Crystal more than me. It's only happened when I've been around like maybe 3 times.
See, she's more respectful then.
I think so. Yeah. So I almost try to dare her to do something so I could react, see how I would react to it.
And she has not tried to.
No.
I'm the more dramatic.
Emotional.
Very, and you know, I'm nervous anyways.
And this is before you had the dogs? I mean, your nervousness, your anxiety? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm nervous, tense, even when I'm not around them. I'm nervous at work. I'm nervous going to somebody's house. You know, I'm just...
Okay, so I'm just going to take it step by step because you're being very honest, which I like. You're nervous and you get anxious.
Yeah.
And, you know, pack leaders are not anxious or nervous.
Right.
Good.
Caesar's toughest challenge in this case would be to teach Crystal how to access her own calm, assertive energy.
But you have to go up there not as thinking that something's going to happen. You can always turn around and practice. If you feel unease, you can just go and address yourself to the dominant one. Once you see that she's in a submissive state, then you turn around and do something else. But you have to wait until she's calm, submissive. This is a calm, submissive state. She's not, you know, worry about her. See, if she would be showing some tense energy, like right now, that was a tense energy.
Those are the looks she gives her, yeah.
That was a tense energy. You have to let them know that you're the pack leader. Mm-hmm. Once you accomplish that, then you can show the weakness.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Crystal. Do your thing, girl. But see, right there, you just went into a soft mode.
What did I do? I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of just... See, that's the energy. That's why you're going to trigger.
There's people here. It's their fault.
Yeah, blame it to the world. I think Crystal influenced the behavior of attacking, because a lot of times when you are projecting, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And if it's not happening, you're going to make it happen. There we go. Nice. And just sit down and relax and really not focus so much on the dogs. Mm-hmm. You know,
I'm always watching, you know.
Because that feeds your nervousness.
Because of what's happened. So I'm scared.
Yeah. But that's the past.
Yeah. It is.
Next, Caesar addresses the issue of Riley's insecurity, another reason why Sophie tends to attack her.
That's what I wasn't sure, how to make her stronger.
Yeah, like that. Like she gets, no, don't let him go, that's right. Don't let her buck away, that's right. Riley has learned that when there's food around, she better move, otherwise she's going to be attacked. So I totally understand Riley's point of view. Right here, girlfriend. Right here. And she have to learn right there.
You stay and watch her.
Yeah.
You're right.
There you go. So once you see, there we go, that she is now walking away from her.
She's scared half to die. I mean, she always is watching. And
yeah, but once she start doing this more often and she see that she's not looking at her.
Now, she's not even allowed to look over here.
That's avoidance.
Okay.
That's an exercise.
So if she looks, do we correct it?
That's right.
Okay.
Make her wait. There you go. Got a good job right there. That's good.
I've been practicing.
It's pretty good. Every activity, especially when you have an aggressive dog, every activity they do is created by you and it ends by you.
Since Sophie has remained calm and submissive while Riley eats her snack, she can now be rewarded for her behavior.
Now remove the bone from her.
From Sophie?
Yeah.
But it's important that Crystal learns how to end snack time on her own terms.
No, not like that.
Okay.
Yeah. She have to move. See, she have to move. The bone or anything can move away because, and then you give them movement, and then that's how they chase it.
Oh.
So when a dominant one comes and wants something away from the followers, they have to move. He takes the bone. He only touches the bone when they walk away. So this already surrender.
So do I take it out of her mouth or I make her drop it?
Make her drop it, that's right. That's an exercise. She's being respectful to this because this is belong to you now.
Okay.
Now take it away from her.
Now I don't understand how I'm supposed to make her drop it.
All right. Let's see how you do it. There we go. So that, see, you're taking advantage.
Like if it's in her mouth.
Yeah. If it's in her mouth, there we go. There you go. See it? You press this part right here. And then just release it. There you go. See, they bite this whole area. You got to give some time for the mind, especially when the mind is so into it. See, that mind is, look at that mind right there.
We knew that we had to see the behavior to correct it, but we didn't really know how to correct it. And I think he really gave us some good tools to work with. So we'll have a lot of work to do.
After Caesar helps Crystal and John, they all travel to Crystal's parents' nearby house to try and teach Sophie how to get along with the 5 dogs that live there.
So we were in Crystal's house earlier, and she asked me, well, you know, I also have a problem in my mom's house, so what should I do in my mom's house? So in order for me to say anything about it, I have to see the pack that lives with her mom. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hi, how are you?
There you go, look at that. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Caesar gets a first-hand look at the 2 labs and 3 dachshunds that make up John and Gail's pack.
It was a very chaotic situation, and then Sophie comes into this chaotic situation. And she's not going to get the benefit of being with a pack because the pack is not balanced. How do you stop the attack? Were you successful with it?
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
He was, I wasn't.
What do you do then?
Panicked. And I
So you-
get him away.
Oh.
Yeah.
You practice the wrong thing. Yeah, bring Esther out. So you can bring Esther out. See, she backs away from this one, right?
She's already attacked him, too, other times. There have
The
been
only one
times.
she hasn't been is this trooper here.
Through there, he rules the rooster. So you can come. Here. Hey. Hey. No. Now bring the one who's attacked. There we go. Shh. Shh. There we go. Hey. Shh. See, the thing is, they can't run away after they're being attacked. Then they become insecure about it. Shh. You can't put it away, because a lot of people do. They just, the one who attacks, they put them away, and they never learn the lesson. So when a dog is going to teach another dog the lesson, he pins him in the ground and keeps him there. So that's what we did. That's what, grab him, put him down. And this whole teeth thing is just part of the rage. You know, she never went after me.
Okay.
So then she stayed there. She had to finish in a surrendering mode. This is what dogs do to teach each other.
Okay, does he understand why you're holding him there?
Not yet, until he relaxes. Otherwise, he doesn't learn what we're trying to accomplish is, even though you were attacked, relax. That's what you're saying.
Okay, okay.
It's very important to walk the pack. I mean, that's how they're going to become a team. That's how they're going to become a family. Say first, before you start, they all have to settle. Actually, yeah, look, they're already informed. That's formation right there. Yeah, that's formation. Oh, that's not a good color for her. Come on, 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 come on. I lost another one? What's going on with this weenie dogs? Sophie's part of the pack. It's just, we're just preventing a possible bite, that's all. See, they're too excited for me to remove the muscle right now. They're not in the zone yet. The better walkers are the weenie dogs.
Seeing him out there with all those dogs was a tremendous lesson because look what he accomplished, getting all those dogs to walk together. And it shows that I can do that too. We can all do that.
Caesar is amazing. He took them all in his hand, and, you know, he had some problems, and he worked through it and kept on going. He didn't lose his cool. He stayed calm and assertive, and that's my goal. I want to be like that, so.
We had a human who was very open to who she was. I'm very nervous, I'm very anxious. Knowing that, it makes sense to me to teach to prevent problems so she doesn't have to go to a high level of anxiety or a high level of nervousness.
I think the most important thing that I learned was I need to keep the anxiousness down, and even if I feel anxious, to take a deep breath and get it under control and then deal with the dog. With a lot of hard work, and every single day it's going to take. We're committed to this, and we're going to do all we can.
Can do it?
I think
I heard you're a nurse.
Yes.
Hope you don't freak out when you're helping people.
If I do, I hide it.
You hide it. Oh, you're good. So you can be a good actress then. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, pleasure to meet you.
It was nice to meet you.
So, America, Santa Claus does not live in North Pole. He lives in Ohio. And I met him today. Actually, Daddy met him as well.
The wild dingo